Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I've decided that I'm going to do my first photo card storing video on this channel. So in the last video I had announced that I will be collecting my alts boynextdoor ot6 with a bunch of different pop sets and album photo cards and things like that. So we have a lot to put away today. This was one of my shipments from my group order manager. So we have a few pop sets, a few lucky draws, and some Weverse album photo cards to put away. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So starting off with these are the QQ lucky draw photo cards, and I'll just do a quick flip through of them. So these photo cards, they came with these sleeves on them, and they're pretty similar to the ones that I use in my binder. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep those on there. But yeah, we have basically all of the sets except for the signed version of the set, which were like very limited. And yeah, so I wasn't collecting those. And because I got ot6, I had end up getting all of like these concepts as well. And I'm just gonna go ahead and store them in my binder. I'm not gonna like sell them or anything. So yeah, that's for the QQ lucky draws. And then we have some of these pre-order benefit sets and lucky draw sets that I'll go ahead and get into. And I will also be doing a sleeving my photo cards before I go ahead and put them into my binder. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into sleeving these photo cards, and while I go ahead and do that, I'm just going to kind of talk about my group order experience for some of the boynextdoor group orders that I've been a part of. So here we have like the two Weverse version sets of album photo cards. They ended up coming with one of my pre-order benefit sets, so I do have like 2 more of these sets on the way, which I may end up selling just because I don't need 2 versions of the like the Weverse album photo cards. Just wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about my experience. So I had an initial group order manager that I had for Who era, and I like to join, you know, the same group orders just so I know that kind of everything is coming from the same person, and I don't have to keep track of, you know, where all of the different pop sets are coming from, because there are so many pre-order benefit sets now with, you know, fan calls, fan signs, everything like that. So I like joining the same group order managers group orders, and there was someone that I had followed previously that I went ahead and decided to join their group order for Who era. So I decided that I was going to collect ot6 because I really enjoyed their content and I wanted to, you know, hear more of their upcoming songs. So I decided that I was going to collect them. Went on Instagram, found a group order manager that was, you know, someone I had previously been following before. And yeah, they had a co-group order manager, and I thought everything was going to be good. They were really quick at responding and things like that. And I found, you know, a few of my other sets that basically everything that I have now already in my binder, I have, you know, gotten from other sources. So I ended up ordering 5 different ot6 like lucky draw sets or pre-order benefit cards, because I just, you know, joined their group orders as kind of like a fixed group order slot because I did collect ot6. Everything seemed to be going well for Who era. And then they ended up kind of ghosting us, but also like still being active on their account, but saying that, like, you know, they're getting to creating this form for, you know, EMS payment, and they're going and doing, you know, sorting for this group order that had arrived to them. and everything like that. And so it was kind of like they were always like doing something. And I know they went through some personal things. You know, everyone goes through personal things and somebody can't be active 24/7. But it was just like a lack of communication, and you know, a lot of things were going on in their life, and I get that because, you know, everyone is super busy. But it was just kind of that feeling when like they're active on their account, but they're not really paying attention, and they always have, you know, something else that is kind of like taking over their attention. And it just doesn't give people like a solid feeling of like, hey, you know, I'm going to get these on time. I'm going to be able to, you know, be secure in knowing that what I paid for is going to arrive to me. And there wasn't like many updates from them and things like that. And when people would ask for updates, they were kind of very wishy-washy with saying that people weren't paying for EMS, so they can't do anything, but they weren't creating the form that they had said that they would create like months ago and give to us, so that way we could, you know, like make our DOM payment. So they were still saying that people owed EMS but weren't, you know, doing anything productive themselves, basically. And I feel like it was kind of a cop-out answer, without saying like, oh, I'm really busy with this, or I'm, you know, distracted by this, or I have this going on in my life. It was kind of just like the blame was put on the joiners. And in another group order, which thank God I did not join this group order manager, but they basically said that they had been scammed by their friend because they were using their friend's PayPal, and they ended up lying about a bunch of stuff. And luckily I only bought like a few album PCs from them, and I have since, you know, got those album photo cards myself. So it was like a $20 loss, but I really do feel bad for the people who joined like their fixed group orders, all their fan signs. It was really terrible because they actually ended up winning fan signs, having signed albums, having signed Polaroids that they had won, and their caddy ended up throwing away everything because they didn't make any of the payments on the order for me, you know, payment screen. But I am thankful that I didn't join that group order and I did join this one. However, I'm still waiting on those 5 POB sets. I had filled out my DOM shipping form and everything like that. So I'm really hoping that they have some time to organize and actually send out our items, because I've had, you know, issues with that in the past. But I'm still waiting on those. I think almost all of them except for YZY are literally have been on hand for months now. So that's kind of disappointing that, you know, they're not, I guess, putting their efforts into doing that. But it's okay. I still have faith that I will be able to get those pop sets. I know that they have them like on hand, so it's just a matter of getting them to ship out, and they're kind of dropping their collections. They're not collecting anymore. So I think it was just a good decision for them to kind of finish what they already had. And luckily they did not start any group orders for Y era, which they were originally going to do. So we'll see if those, you know, end up actually arriving to me. But I do have hope that they will. And yeah, I wish the best to that group order manager. I know they went through a lot of things, you know, in the past couple months, and I hope that, you know, they don't cause, you know, anybody to feel like they want to stop collecting Boy Next Door, because I know personally I've had other situations where I've had that with groups, and it just is kind of a terrible situation, because I know a lot of the original group order managers, there had been a lot that had kind of gone through similar things, and a lot of joiners that have been kind of ghosted or not really responded to or updated about their group orders. So with that being said, I do have all of my pop sets here from one of my mutuals. This is a different group order manager, and she's absolutely amazing. She actually made my little Boy Next Door binder cover as well. So yeah, we're gonna get into storing these photo card sets. All right, so we're gonna get into this. So this group order manager, she was the one who made me this, you know, binder cover. So I'm really grateful for her. She's amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Y era. So here is where we have the Boy Next Door album photo cards for Y, and I'm going to go ahead and store the Weverse versions in these spots here to go ahead and fill this page. Yeah, and we have completed this page, so that is awesome. I'm really excited about that. I did have, you know, one of my Y group order managers. I do have all of those photo cards on the way, but I was happy that I was able to, you know, get this extra set to just fill this up now and be able to kind of complete that. I'm really excited to be able to complete this. Now we're just gonna store J hands in the back here. I love seeing these complete sets. It's super awesome. It just ends up looking so good. And then we move on to Ihan and Wunok. So I'm gonna put him back here. And you go right there. So I will do a quick flip through of the album photo cards. So we have the first two members, and then the next page, and we have finalized the Y album photo cards. Super exciting. Now we're going to get into some of the pre-order benefit sets. I'm gonna put in some new photo card pages. So I have my photo card template right here, the YouTube version photo card set right here, the Soundwave Lucky Draw Round 2 set, MTU Round 2 set, and these are the Shopee Lucky Draws, and of the Shopee Lucky Draws. So I think I'll put those on like a or like a 2-page layout like this. And then we have the Power Station Lucky Draw set. The last rounds, they had these, like they had 2 sets, so it worked nicely for my layout here. But I believe this is Soundwave, and then I have MTU, and then I have Power Station. I have to put these all in backwards, so these are gonna be backwards here. Yeah. All right, so we have our first set right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and put in this second set. I really enjoy these. These are from the ABCD Love music video, and I just really love this kind of concept. It was a fun little like winter theme, and yeah, I love that we were able to get, you know, a music video for that song. I haven't talked about my favorite Boy Next Door songs, but for me personally, I really like But I Like You is my favorite song by Boy Next Door. Yeah, yeah, I don't know if I have a second favorite because I really, really enjoy all of the other songs, but I love their OST song, Fade Away. I just enjoyed their debut so much. I was able to really kind of get into them. As you know, I don't really stan a lot of boy groups. I do like, you know, a lot of different idols from boy groups, but as a whole, I'm just not really a boy group type of person. I really do enjoy like ENHYPEN, ONEUS, and Mirai. And also, I really did like 8 Turn. However, I feel like with their most recent comebacks, I just haven't been too into them as much anymore. And I think because kind of all of those different boy groups that I have enjoyed have kind of been, I've kind of taken that energy and put it into boynextdoor because I do enjoy their music so much, and I really, you know, have been able to kind of grow with them and become more of a boy group stan in a way. I mean, I literally collect ot6 right now for boynextdoor, and I just absolutely love their music. I'm excited for them to have another comeback, but I feel like I need a little break for, you know, spending all of this money each comeback for their pre-order benefits. So I really enjoy doing it. I just want to make sure that I give myself enough time to recover financially and, yeah, to really enjoy the collection that I already have, because I really do enjoy their pre-order benefits. And yeah, they just have such pretty pop sets. Like, these photo cards are so adorable. So now we're gonna put away the K-pop merch Shopee lucky draws, and I think I'm gonna do this set first on this page here, and I'm gonna do the other set on the other page. So I'm gonna get started with that. Yeah, sorry for all the rambling in this video. I've kind of been through it with this group already with collecting and things like that, but I do not want to give up. I really enjoy it. They're one of my favorite groups to collect, and they're very active, and I just love getting content from them and being able to, you know, watch all of their content and see their performances and things like that. I really like that they did that. Jaehyun and Taesun did a cover of Shut Down by Blackpink, because Blackpink are my other alts, so I really love to see that. It was super fun. I love how they added their own rap to it. I feel like they kind of made it their own, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping that they can do some more covers in the future. I honestly have been listening to their old like pre-debut music over on SoundCloud, because there's a lot of like updated pre-debut music on there, especially with Taesun and Jaehyun, and I just really enjoy those songs, and I feel like they really carried that over, that kind of vibe into their music, which they currently have, which I love when groups do that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to big things for them in the future. So I'm deciding where I want to put each photo card set, because I'm trying to figure out if I want this selfie photo card set, if I want these together, or if I want the other version together. I think I like these versions together. They are kind of similar, and I'm gonna keep this version in the other side of this. So if anybody has, ideas for future content that I can create, or if you have any questions, I'm definitely going to try to get back to all of the comments. And, thank you for supporting my channel. If you've made it through this video so far, you're a trooper, because I talk a lot when it comes to K-pop, and I kind of have a tendency to explain a lot of things, and I don't know, I just really like talking about K-pop and my ults. So yeah, for future videos, I'll definitely be doing more storing photocard videos. I don't order a lot, however, I do have a lot of things on the way, especially for boynextdoor. And I also will have a lot of ot6 coming as well. I'm shipping out my box today from my group order manager, so I will have, a few of those photocards to put away. I think for the Kill My Doubt photocards, like for the pre-order benefits for Leah, I'm not sure if those are ready to be shipped out yet, but I'm really sad that she is on hiatus right now. However, I'm really fortunate that she doesn't have a ton of pre-order benefits this era, and I can kind of take a break from collecting her and get really excited to collect her pre-order benefits once she comes back from hiatus, because I'm honestly, really missing her, especially on this album. Like, I really, really enjoyed this album, but I, wasn't able to experience her through this era. So I'm kind of fortunate in that I was able to, put my money into some other of my collections. So I am looking forward to collecting her again. But I just hope that it doesn't happen where boynextdoor and ot6 have a comeback at the same exact time like it did during the summer. They were having a bunch of like lucky draw events and things like that that continued on throughout the entire like September, October, even into November. And it was kind of insane the amount that they had, and I was collecting boynextdoor at the same time. So yeah, it was a lot, but we'll see what happens in the future. So I have this Jaehyun on the way for this lucky draw photo card. I'm just gonna put this placeholder in here for now, but I was able to find that for a really good price, so I'm happy about that. And I'm just going to store these concept photo cards in here as well, because I had gotten them from this, from purchasing this entire set. So I figured that I would just go ahead and store them in my binder. Since I know a lot of people kind of don't collect these concepts, I'll just go ahead and put them in here since I do have the space for it in these 2 pages here. And then it kind of completes, the lucky draws for this QQ set. So yeah, here we have the first concept, and then we have this concept. I really enjoyed this concept. I have their poster, and they're all like laying in the, I think it's either in the truck or in the grass or something like that, in these outfits, and I have it hanging up on my wall. And I'm not really a poster person, I don't really hang up posters, but I did really enjoy this concept, so I did end up putting it on my wall. So I'm going to go ahead and finish storing these, and then we can do a quick walkthrough of this, or I guess a flip through of this binder, now that I have some more pre-order benefit photo cards. So we had already looked at the album photo cards, and I have my Soundwave, MTU, and Power Station, and then we have the YouTube gift, and the MTU, and then we have Soundwave and Power Station, and then we have the Shopee lucky draws, and then we get into our QQ lucky draws. So yeah, that is all I have for the photo card storing video today. I'll definitely make another video once I get some of my other photocard sets. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment. And if you really like this content, please subscribe. I'm open to, creating whatever content that you are interested in. And I just really enjoy showing my collections and sharing my alts with you. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy. Bye.